Good morning, friends, and welcome to episode 89 of Looking at Stamps. And as was requested yesterday by Ashley and others, for today and tomorrow we are going to look at bird stamps, or stamps that include birds. The first is Scott number 1241. This is the John James Audubon stamp. This was part of the American Painting series and was issued in 1963. Many of you may know that Audubon was a naturalist and artist, and he compiled a book called Birds of America, which included 435 life-sized colored engravings. And this is the Columbia J. I've always enjoyed this particular stamp, just the calligraphy, just the image. One of my goals, one of the things on my bucket list, is to be able to flip through an entire volume of the Birds of America, just so I could see it up close and in person. So that is 1241, the John James Audubon stamp, issued in 1963 from the American Painting series, and that's not to be confused with the John James Audubon Tribute stamp. This is from the American Treasure series and was issued in 2002. This is Scott number 3650, and I don't believe that this is actually one of his engravings. I believe it's just a tribute to him. Once again, that is 3650, the John James Audubon Tribute stamp from the American Treasures series. The next stamp is the Snowy Egret. This is Scott number 3829. This was issued in 2004, and at one point the egret was on the almost extinction list, simply because, or endangered species list I should say, simply because they were killing the birds for their feathers for women's hats. And so they are a protected class of bird now, and the population has increased. This is the Snowy Egret 3829. And probably one of my favorite stamps dealing with birds is this particular stamp. It's just an elegant looking stamp to me. This is the Pelican Island National Wildlife Refuge stamp, Scott number 3774. This was issued in 2003, and this was celebrated the 100th anniversary of becoming the very first wildlife refuge in the United States. That designation was designed by Theodore Roosevelt, and currently we have over 560 wildlife refuges in the United States. Unfortunately, though, those are diminishing due to the current presidential administration, but we can only hope that the future will be better for our wildlife in the United States. So once again, this is the Pelican Island National Wildlife Refuge stamp, Scott number 3774, issued in 2003. And that's all the time we have for today. Have a great day, and I will talk with you tomorrow with more birds. Bye-bye.